All right, let's see how this goes. We got Sheik, Diddy, Mr.R versus Zero. Let's go.
Yeah, losers finals of WTFOX 2. Right off the bat, Zero's going to start off with these up air chains. Already has Mr.R on the ledge. Now they're back to, just feeling each other out, playing this neutral.
Yeah, right now it looked like they're kind of focusing on, like, movement. And Mr.R was like, here, catch these needles real quick. Just kind of put on some safe pressure.
Mr.R gets that grab, trying to get something going with that bouncing fish, but Zero throwing out all these back airs. Kind of pushing Mr.R a little bit to the side, applying all this pressure. Zero gets back onto the stage with a monkey flip. Mr.R just throwing out these jabs, just trying to bait out some sort of reaction from Zero out of that shield, but finally gets the grab into bouncing fish that he's been looking for. Neutral air and the jab. Punishing these monkey flips. Mr.R is all over Zero right now.
All right, Mr.R is just trying to find his way back on stage. That's one thing I will say that Zero is insanely good at is his spacing and his ability to play hyper-aggressive and stay safe at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like he wants you to try to react, like dropping your shield and doing an attack, and when you do, he just pushes his advantage even farther.
I mean, he's safe. He's really good at spacing. He puts all this aggro on top of you, like you said. And now we see him finally getting some sort of opening here, pushing Mr.R off stage, finally finding a lead. Mr.R, that was so smart of Mr.R to throw out that grenade off stage and try to, forcing Zero to hold his shield so that Mr.R could get back onto the stage.
All right, reading that spot dodge. Going to get that back throw needle set up. See if he can get that. Oh, he went for the trump, but luckily Zero caught onto that and he got lucky and just jumped that way.
Didn't want to give it to him. See Mr.R going for that bouncing fish. He was just going to hold shield. Gets hit by the second hit of that up B. Catches him with the bouncing fish as he gets back on the ledge, but he's still living. Hoping that Zero was going to go for a ledge jump, going to catch him with that sweet spot up smash, but didn't fall for it. See Zero going for that up tilt. See his duck happening.
Ooh, up tilt.
Hits him with that up smack, sending him up to the top. First stock, first blood, goes to Zero. Great pivot grab from Mr.R, slipping on that banana peel, so he wasn't able to get the follow-up that he wanted.
All right, Mr.R trying to get these needles.
And the thing about Mr.R right now is, even though he's getting these needles charged and everything, is that he's now lost rage, so it's going to be even more difficult for him to get a kill. But Zero's sitting at 150. If he gets just one read, he gets the trump that he's been looking for, but not enough because of the big blast zones from Battlefield. Got the answer from Zero, just using back air at a shield, trying to push Mr.R to his brink.
All right, he's really having a hard time sealing the stock. Keeps on going for these trumps. That was actually a bait. He trumped him just so he would jump over him so he can catch him with a bouncing fish. That's insanely smart. Like, these high-level baits is what makes these players top level.
Yeah, definitely. And this top-level play already, Zero at 208%, struggling to get back on the stage.
You see that peanut, like the reverse peanut stuff he was doing up there? What was that?
He was just trying to do these wave bounce shenanigans so he's able to just, mix up his recovery so that Mr.R couldn't get a read on him. Now, Mr.R showing the weaknesses of Sheik and just not being able to get this kill on Zero. Needle sending him too far, so he was not able to get the bouncing fish
conversion. That should be it. Oh, wow. I'm surprised that he didn't go down there and try to hit barrels.
He's playing safe, throwing out the kind of a risky down smash. Dash attack is finally going to close it out at 229%. I've never seen the percent get that dark in a tournament match.
Oh, gosh, I did. Remember, at CEO when he fought Anti, it was like that, too.
Oh, yeah. But now we got this forward air chain. Mr.R. Oh, what happened?
That
Zero shrugging it off.
Unfortunate. There was spaghetti all over that stock right there. Man, that is very unfortunate for Zero.
I'm not sure. It must have been like a missed input flub from him. I don't know if he was going for a monkey flip or if he
maybe
just
his finger slipped.
Yeah, his finger slipped. Or if he just wanted to. He obviously wanted to charge that just a little bit longer, but yeah, his finger must have slipped, and then that cost him the game. They're going to agree to the stage here. Mr.R takes first game. They're going to go to Dreamland here. Battlefield number 2. Hopefully that thing is, now that this being Zero's counter pick, Mr.R, the slightly lower ceiling might benefit Mr.R instead.
I definitely could see that. Zero definitely needs to shake off that last loss. But we need to just we're going to go ahead and jump right into this. Let's see. So right now, Mr.R actually has the stage control. Doing pretty well. He loves to float above the ledge right there with short hop and air because it covers so many options. And even if they do something, he can only a fastball with no in lag and just react to whatever they do. So it's really, really good option on the ledge.
And I'm sorry, I want to correct myself from earlier. I believe the ceiling is still the same as Battlefield. It's just the platform is a little bit higher in the middle, so that you can die a little bit earlier. So it just seems that it's smaller. But I have no confirmation on that. My apologies.
Oh, the ceiling is definitely smaller.
Yeah. You see Mr.R just rolling back onto the stage. That forward tilt's in the neutral air.
All right.
Fish.
Yeah, Mr.R is just doing such a great job just keeping him off stage, just tacking on this lead, holding on to advantage for as long as he can. Tries to get that pivot grab, doesn't really work, but he does get the forward tilt into back air and just tacking on all this damage right now. Zero's just having a hard time, but he just now got that fair string. Like, just watching this, I definitely understand where they're coming from when they say this neutral is even, because it's back and forth.
Now, Mr.R has an answer of his own, does a little jab into grab, sending Zero off stage.
Like, the one thing I've noticed that isn't so much even is that Sheik's edge game is way better than Diddy's, I feel. Like, just because she has just as many coverage options as well as going off stage after you. Diddy Kong does not have many safe ways of getting you off, like, you know, not like chasing you off stage.
Yeah, I mean,
without having to use his barrel to get back.
Another thing that Sheik has is that Sheik has one of the best recoveries in the game, so she can afford to go off stage super deep. And
Exactly.
get back to the stage.
Invincible recovery that kills.
Whereas Diddy Kong has to be wary if he's recovering low. Here we see good answer from Zero, throwing out a forward air off stage to just back off Mr.R so he can get back onto the stage. Mr.R doing this jab combo here. You see a jab coming from Mr.R, trying to send him off to the left, but Zero comes back with a monkey flip of his own. Bouncing Fish is onto the platform. Just trying to get some form of space here. Finally gets the down tilt up smash. Not going to be enough to get the kill.
All right, he's reaching for the stars right now with it. Oh, wow, he got it. Like, he kept on whiffing the down tilt up smash, but he just finally caught it with a back air.
See him dashing back and forth with this banana peel, trying to get something going here. Finally gets a grab. Got the up tilt. Mr.R throwing at that neutral air, hoping that Zero was going to like go out of shield and jump through the platform. Zero just kind of stayed still. Wasn't falling for it. Got the full hop back air, trying to push Zero away. Zero jumping up with the action of his own. Mr.R going for a forward smash, hoping that Zero was going to like fast fall into it, possibly.
Zero's just kind of struggling really hard to get in. Like, he's focusing really hard on movement. Whenever he starts, like, you know, doing his dash away and dash back, like, Mr.R can just freely throw needles and just beat it. He's like, you have to do something. And I feel that Zero's playing a little too, like, passive-aggressive right now. He's got to get in there somehow.
Catches him with the vanishing move. Up B. Here we see Zero throwing out these forward airs, trying to get something going against Mr.R. Mr.R throwing out some options of his own, throwing out the, just running back and throwing out the needles, trying to mix up his movement.
All right, ha, okay. Zero's trying to get that second hit, but Sheik's ability to just kind of switch up wherever she wants to go with Bouncing Fish up in the blast zone, it makes it really hard to seal stocks that high up.
She just has so many different options to just get out of the chasing from below. But now Zero has him off stage. Mr.R opts to use the up B to get back onto the stage instead of going for the platform. I like that Zero tilting the shield upwards in case Mr.R was going to approach him with the forward air, which he did, covering as much of the space as much as possible. So Mr.R
this is so close.
Back and forth.
All Zero needs is one down tilt or one banana throw, and this game is his.
Mr.R lands on the ground, throwing at that forward smash. That intense neutral just be gone. Throws out them double kicks, takes it 2-0. Going into game 3 against Zero.
That was a huge risk that man just took, and it just worked.
And the same story could be said for what happened with DeBuzz versus Zero earlier. Mr.R has never taken a set off of Zero in tournament.
I don't know. I was saying this to him before. It's like I had no doubt that these boys had a really good chance against Zero in this tournament.
Mr.R one game away from going back into grand finals to get the run back against DeBuzz. Taking his first set off of Zero. So far, he's doing a pretty good job keeping him off stage, baiting out all these monkey flips.
Wow, he's just trying to pressure him on platforms, but Mr.R is like, I'm going to sit and shield. One thing I would like to see Zero do is, like, if he sees him sitting in shield so much, he can just do this command grab and just grab him. Because, like, I see characters with command grabs do that all the time, like Yoshi's, Captain Falcons. All those are just great options he can do.
You see him just once again approaching with a out of shield jump forward air. Trying to get something going against Mr.R. Mr.R just kind of running away, dashing back and forth, mixing up his movement yet again, hitting with the bouncing fish.
All right, Zero going ahead and land back on that platform, gets forward tilted and reads. Wow, that upbeat almost got him. But luckily, this man has good EI.
See that down tilt in the grab. Be enough to push Mr.R to this left side of the stage. Grabbing that banana peel.
Wow, these rolls right now.
Hits it with the down tilt into up smash.
That was really good DI. Like, I forget the correct way DI. I think it's like up and away or up and in, depending on which hitbox hits you first.
Yeah.
But you have like very little time to react.
He's gonna start chasing with that up air, trying to catch Zero off the top. But Zero's not having any of it. Gets the grab, up throwing him. Trying to get something on. Mr.R just jumps off the platform, throwing out a back air of his own. Tries to catch him with the up smash, but Zero not falling for it. And Mr.R is going to keep that combo going by throwing a single needle.
Oh my gosh, and the pivoted up tilt definitely going to seal that stock. This is just insane. The fact that he just thought of that option in that situation, because if he whiffed that, that was a free up smash coming in from Mr.R.
Yeah. But luckily he landed it, got the stock, and now we're going into the second stock for Mr.R. Mr.R is still able to trying to finish off Zero's life here. That once again, we see that a lot from Mr.R. He does the short hop into back air, cross up in the shield, and then on the ground, you expect him to go for like a grab or like a jab or something, but he opts to go for a forward smash, and then Zero gets hit by it.
That's a very clever option. It definitely seems to be working for him. Right now, this game is so close.
The thing is, he has to be clever. He has to be creative. When you're playing a character with like Sheik, who doesn't have as many kill options as she previously did, she has to get a little bit creative with those kills.
Yeah, she definitely does. And the thing is that, like, every time these two have gotten a kill, it was a high-risk kill.
Yeah.
Like, if they whiffed either one of those options, they would have died.
Mr.R finally finding an answer here, throwing out some jabs once again. Trying to pressure him a little bit on that platform, throwing out these forward airs. Gets that slight charge in that forward smash, get the most optimal punish he could for Zero, holding out his jab. Zero getting a little bit of a hoo-ha for him. So throwing that banana peel, Dreamland with the assist, trying to like,
power shields galore right now.
Got it when you're just holding them shoulder buttons. Gets that forward air right out of the bouncing fish. Got a combo out of that forward tilt.
Wow, this is crazy. This is down to the wire. I don't know who's going to take this.
They start trying to go in, trying to get some sort of options going here. Spaces away from that forward tilt. Zero just jumping back and forth. They're both just moving back and forth, trying to make the other player move in first.
Like, no one's hitting anybody. They're just running and throwing out hitboxes.
Running back and forth, throwing out spot dodges, dodge rolls, defensive actions, until finally Mr.R gets a grab, pushing him off stage with that forward air. Tries to once again get a second grab.
This is like so intense. You just don't know what's going to happen. Neither one of them wanted, like, neither one of them are committing. They're just throwing out safe hitboxes, and it's just all about who's getting the kit. And that hoo-ha!
Not enough to kill.
Oh my gosh, good DI.
The thing is, Mr.R is so close to getting a 3-0 on Zero.
If he got a 3-0, that would be huge.
Gets that grab, tries to go for a bouncing fish, but Zero just double jumps out of the scenario. Gets out of the way of Zero's grab, gets a grab of his own, tries to get the second grab, but Zero just spot dodges it. See him running in, trying to get...
Mr.R is like, I am not taking any risks. He knows he wants that up tilt, and that up smash is going to take it, and there it is.
And he wasn't taking any risks. He wasn't.
He wasn't.
But he got caught by the down tilt from Diddy Kong, gets that bread and butter. Zero finally putting a point on the board.
That is game 3 going to 0.
But now it's Mr.R's counter pick. And even if he loses the next game, he gets a second counter pick. So
he still has time to get the data he needs.
Yeah. Mr.R's definitely got the benefit here.
Yeah, I feel like it just took Zero those 2 games to finally catch on to what he's supposed to do. But now at this point, it just comes down to like who's playing the neutral better and who gets the right mix-up read.
Yeah.
That's what it's down to.
Okay, we got a TO on stage. I don't know if Zero's trying to clarify a rule here. I'm not sure if they're clarifying like if DSR is in effect or how many stage bans are. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but definitely discussing something. We'll get intel on that later. See him tapping the desk there. See Mr.R approaching as well, trying to get clarification on the rule set. See Keith walking up to the stage, trying to get some info for us, just to find out what they're discussing. Mr.R is definitely like super close. They're taking a set off of him.
I mean, so that game, but
all 3 of these games have been mad close. It's just whoever won the neutral last, you know.
Yeah, it definitely has been. I would not push it out of the realm of possibility though of like Zero being able to pull this back, because it is Zero. He is the comeback king.
Okay, it looks like the clarification for whatever they were asking about is. Yeah, so definitely, yeah, that's exactly what it is. The question of the day is if DSR is in effect or not. And did we get a clarification? Is DSR in effect? Yes, no?
It is in effect.
It's in effect?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, that was what Zero was trying to ask, is if DSR was an effect or not, and it in fact is. So he's not able to go back to Dreamland. Or Mr.R was not able to take him back to Battlefield, I'm sorry. So now they're going to go to Duck Hunt instead. So this gives plenty of room for Mr.R to just run around, charge his needles all he wants.
Well, this is also true for very true for Zero. He likes to have plenty of room to move around and kind of just focus on just being able to safely throw banana and just kind of poke and run too. So I think this is pretty even for both parties.
Yeah.
Maybe slightly in Sheik's favor just because of needles, but that's about it. Oh wow, this crazy combo coming in from Mr.R right now.
The forward airs, neutral airs, what have you.
That was a nice mix-up, setting him up to 52%.
Mr.R getting that grab into bouncing fish. Great setup from him. Zero just kind of jumping back away from him.
Just trying to find a way, and just kind of just hopping in with shield, just wanting Mr.R to do something. Wow, Mr.R going in and like throwing needles super close for some odd reason.
And that was a cute setup from Zero, just kind of short hopping Z, dropping that banana peel, but didn't get too big of a follow-up on it. Mr.R dodge rolling away from Zero. Okay, we got that down throw into back air, just kind of solidifying the combo. Gets a double kill with that forward air, but then the dog kind of disrupts the combo that he's trying to get going on him with that jab. We got Mr.R grabbing that banana peel, throwing it back down on the ground.
All right. Right now, Zero's trying to cover all his landing options, but he does a fast fall back air to get back behind him, and now they're just kind of dancing around each other. Mr.R is putting in the work right now. Still, this matchup is so close. It's down to the wire. I just don't know what's going to happen.
We see Mr.R just running back and forth, trying to get some sort of like reaction out of Zero. Finally gets a forward tilt that he's been looking for and closes it out with an up air. Mr.R one stock away.
One stock away. This could be Zero's tournament stock right now.
Let's see if Zero can hold on to dear life here. Finally gets a grab and it gets the hoo-ha connection. Mr.R jumping on the ground with the bouncing fish.
What?
Zero leave himself wide open yet again with that jab.
Yeah, he shook his head on that one.
Yeah.
He was like, that was definitely misinput.
Yeah, just holding A little bit too long. See Mr.R throwing out these needles.
All right, go ahead, try to throw his banana on shield, but every time he does, Mr.R just jumps away. He's like, nah, fam, I'm not being any part of that. You can do what you want, but I'm not going to overcommit. Which, honestly, that is the most optimal option because, I mean, there's not really much he can do unless he calls it out and tries to catch him with a fair.
Zero going to throw out those banana peel, trying to get Mr.R to slip, but finally gets that down tilt into up smash connection he's been looking for.
He did get the 25% extra credit for Mr.R.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that doesn't really mean much. All Zero needs is like a fair or a grab, and he can bring that right back.
But he spot dodges the grab that Zero is looking for. Once again, chilling back, throwing needles, trying to make Zero approach him. Finally gets a banana peel conversion. Zero kind of just pushing Mr.R away with that front tilt. Goes for the down throw back air.
Oh my gosh, the duck combos. If he actually connected, that'd be cool.
Got that forward tilt into up air.
Oh, wow. All right, so got the pivot grab. See if he makes something of it.
Bouncing
okay,
fish.
This is not looking good right now.
Zero almost dying to that bouncing fish.
If Zero gets sour spot nared into bouncing fish, he is dead right now. Oh gosh, reaching for the up smash on the push.
If Zero would have rolled to the left there, that would have been his stock.
That would have been it. All right.
Mr.R trying to
call him out on the monkey flips. That is the same thing that costing him his stock in CEO. He has got to be wary of that.
Zero just holding on for dear life here. Throwing out that up smash, not going to be enough. Mr.R gets the punish that he's looking for, has him off stage, throwing out the needles. Up smash! Up smash, but he's still going to live.
That was a sour spot.
Sour spot, up smash is still going to make him live. He goes for the edge. Mr.R hungry for these kills. Reads the spot dodge, gets the grab. Zero sitting at 165%.
Okay, Duck just got wrecked. Okay.
Yeah, and the dog just kind of getting Zero away from those needles. See Mr.R using a down air to just destroy that banana peel. Lands with that forward air, just goes
he is at 180. If he gets hit with like anything right now, he is going to die. I think even a forward tilt at this point is going to kill.
The thing is, Zero's also sitting at max rage so that he can easily get some sort of kill option going.
Yeah, this could go to anybody. If he gets a banana throw to up smash, that is it.
Any conversion from down tilt or banana peel, okay, Mr.R has him off stage.
Mr.R needs to get this right now.
Gets the drag back here. Mr.R takes it over Zero with that set.
And wow. And there goes Zero dropping yet another tournament.